Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Siam, 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 siam. Sisimia, sisimia, sisimia. Quang, quang, quang. Quang, 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 quang. Quang, 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 quang. Breaking news.
What happened at COLDPLAY'S concert? It doesn't always stay there. It wasn't just love that was in the air. There was some scandal as well because the CEO and as well head of HR was exposed at that concert. They were seen holding each other, and when the camera got on them, you can see the reaction that they have, that they are doing something wrong. You can just tell that these people are doing something wrong. Both people have their own partners. They have their own respective partners. Imagine waking up and thinking your husband is at a concert, maybe just having fun or just releasing some stress, all for you to start seeing it all over the media and people start tagging you that your husband was seen cuddling up with his head of HR in public at a concert. The first code of cheating was not to be in public doing all those things like that, especially when you are a big name. People are dragging them. People are having a lot of things to say about this one because they are currently going viral. So without wasting much time, let's get into it.
How are you, an HR director, having an affair with the CEO? I'm guessing you didn't see the trainings that you've been assigning the employees. Forget HR. You are done in HR for the rest of your life. You will not run another HR department, because as soon as they Google your name and see a picture of you booed up with somebody else's husband who's also the CEO of your company, they're going to laugh that application right into the trash can. As for the CEO, I feel bad for his family, his wife, if he has kids, because that's an awful way to find out, your husband or father or brother or uncle or something is having an affair and everybody knows. And at a Coldplay concert. Sir, right now there's no fixing you, and no light is going to guide you home. It's going to guide you to a hotel room.
Craziest part about that video of that CEO and that HR hoe at the Coldplay concert canoodled up is that had you just stayed still, not reacted to the camera being on you, you probably would still be married. It probably would not have even gone viral had you just stayed still. But because you reacted to the camera and because the internet loves mess, you're now in this predicament. Not to mention, y'all reflex skills are that of a couple that wants to get caught cheating. Like, it took y'all way too long to realize that the camera was on you. And that's an issue. Like, if you're going to cheat, you need to actually act like you care about the fact that you're cheating. It's clear that y'all actually don't give a fuck. I wanted to get caught. Y'all at a goddamn Coldplay concert. Bitch, what happened to canoodling in the dark at the movies? Y'all just out and open with it. And now, because y'all wanted to hear him for the fucking weekend live, you have now been identified by the internet. The internet has identified every single last person, even Rudolph. Because that lady was red as fuck. She knew that y'all wasn't supposed to be together. That's why you gotta stop including your friends in your cheating. I hope that that man's wife takes him for everything that he has. Judging by how quickly she changed her fucking name on Facebook, I know she's about to take that man for everything that he's worth.
No, because if they just kissed, we would never have seen. No one would have known. Why would you post a video of two random people kissing? But instead, they had to be weird. She turned around. Yeah. And he dropped. He went off camera. Off camera. You see a man on screen and he ducks out of frame? That's suspicious. That's immediate. When the lead singer of Coldplay goes, I think they're having an affair. From the stage.
Father of Apple. Ex-wife of Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh, ex-husband, sorry.
No, they had a weird thing for it. It wasn't a divorce. It was a mutual parting of ways or something.
That's such white people.
Remember, they had a thing. Well, whatever. She invented Goop. Okay? When the guy who had a kid with Goop is looking at you and be like, that fucking sus. You know what I mean?
But you know what else is crazy?
What?
Number one, why would you be at a Coldplay concert?
Whoever. Okay, the fact that someone was getting horny during Coldplay.
It's like
It's the they're late. They give you COLDPLAY'S.
Yeah.
Like, you don't ever, who listens to The Scientist by Coldplay and it's like, I need a big spoon, my lady, from behind.
No.
And especially, by the way, especially because that man is the CEO of a company and she is the head of HR for that company. Who the fuck wants the big spoon HR?
Nobody in the right mind wants to big spoon HR.
What are we talking about here?
Also, did you see that also all of this went down on LinkedIn?
What?
Okay, so like visually the video went viral on TikTok.
Yes.
Them like
I
dropping.
know, I've seen it from 6 different angles.
8 million views.
No, just one of them. I've seen it from 6 different angles, babe. All across Boston. Everyone was at this fucking concert. I texted family members up there and I was like, were you at the concert? Like, no, but I heard about it. And I'm like, people who aren't even on TikTok.
So, but then people found them on LinkedIn and they've been commenting all over LinkedIn, which like LinkedIn drama is the craziest thing
That's
I've
beyond
ever.
Facebook. That's beyond Facebook. Facebook drama, we're all used to. Instagram drama, we're all used to. LinkedIn drama? That's a new circle
Also,
of hell.
I need people, hear me out.
Okay.
Stop cheating on your partners at concerts. We should have learned from the evil red-haired Try Guy.
Okay.
The craziest thing about this Coldplay CEO affair scandal is not even the fact that the CEO and the head of HR were having a public affair at the Coldplay concert. It's the fact that in his address statement, he ends it by saying, and honestly, fuck Coldplay for not letting me cheat in peace. He starts it by apologizing to like his family and his company, but he ends it by saying, Coldplay, you know you wrong. I was minding my own business with my mistress. And then the mistress, she turns around, she's still laughing, hee hee ha ha. She probably called in to Coldplay production and said, put us on the kiss cam. She been waiting. He probably been saying, oh, I'm gonna break up with her, I'm gonna divorce her for years. And she said, oh, it's handled. Coldplay Productions says she ain't no diva.
I can't like getting caught cheating at a Coldplay concert has to be one of the saddest ways to go down. Like, what do you mean that you got caught on the big screen in 4K of you and your colleague in the office being intimate with each other, attending a Coldplay concert like you guys were a couple? And it's like you didn't even follow through and try to remain calm. You ducked straight from the camera. That's how people knew you were cheating. Because if you didn't duck, nobody would have realized. And now people have found out where you work. People have found out your wife's name. They found out that you're the CEO of your company. You're being intimate with another person on the board of directors. Do you know how insane that is? The next HR meeting is going to be shambolic. And just like that, 2 families are ruined. All because you couldn't compose yourself at Coldplay concerts. Guys had to be touchy for no reason. And these men have kids as well, you know, like they've been in relationship for years upon years. That's 2 families ruined, all because you wanted to go see Coldplay with your work wife. Do you know how crazy that is? And I know that they did not even imagine that the camera was gonna buck them on the day. They just thought it was gonna be a nice day out after work, you know, lie to your significant others that you're gonna be working late all night and then book a hotel and get jiggy after. Like, that is crazy and you deserve it.
One thing I know for sure and 2 things I know for certain. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. We just saw that man get caught with his girlfriend at the concert. At the Coldplay concert. Just out there having a good old time. You know what I'm saying? They got their VIP wristbands on. They are hugged up. And yes. Here comes the camera. And there they go, ducking and hiding in shame. Listen, Linda. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. Because again, that was his girlfriend. That wasn't his sneaky link. That wasn't his don't catch me in public. That was his I'm about to buy us box seats and we're gonna go sit at this concert, this VIP concert, and have a good old time. Yeah. Mind you, both of them are married. Both of them are married to other people. Baby, listen, the people be cheating. The women and the men. And it's always so funny because a lot of times, like in the commentary that I get, it's always like talking about black men and how they did it. It's the men, period. I don't care what race you are. See, the only reason why we say black men is because that's all we have proximity to, right? That's what we know. But baby, all the girlies is being put through it. All the girlies are being put through it. That's why you just gotta treat these men. You just gotta treat them how they need to be treated. That's it. That's all.
There's a video circulating of a CEO who got caught cheating on his wife with his head of HR because they got caught on the kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. My first question is, does Coldplay have any music that they need to be having the kiss cam for? Like, it's nice music, but I don't know if it's romantic. Like, is Coldplay foreplay? Bro was the CEO over there whispering sweet nothings like, yeah, when we get home, I'ma need that head of HR. We finna spread sheets. Are these corporate puns resonating? But it is ironic that it would be the head of human resources, HR, getting in trouble for this, because usually they're the ones telling you not to fraternize or be involved with coworkers, and here she is being caught up with the CEO. That'd be like if the CFO of the company got caught like embezzling money or committing fraud. Or actually, that actually doesn't sound that crazy. Maybe power corrupts. You know how like back in the day you'd crumple up a piece of paper and shoot it in a trash can and be like, Kobe, you think the CEO that cheated on his wife is like Ime Udoka, right? Because Ime Udoka is the Boston Celtics coach that got in trouble for sleeping with a coworker. I think that works.
Head of HR and a well-known CEO was seen being booed up in public at a concert. Not just attending together, but they were together, like hand wrapped around, the front area, like they were just booed up. You can tell that something is going on between these two people. They were real cozy, and not the type of cozy that you see between co-workers, the one that you can tell that something is definitely going on behind the scene. But the kicker here is that both of them are married, like married. They are married, like rings on fingers, kids at home, signed the papers, kind of married. So they are married, embarrassing. And this whole thing was caught on camera. I even saw someone talking about how the CEO was talking about suing them. You're not supposed to be doing that in public. You are even cheated. You're not supposed to be doing that in public. Like those cheaters, the cheaters online are talking about how the first rule about cheating is not to be caught like that in public. A place that filled with people that you don't even know who's probably just looking at you from the corner. It's almost like the HR forgot to take all of the rules that they give to their, employees at the office. Because what do you mean that you as a woman married, you went to a concert with another married man who is your CEO wrapped around each other, and the moment the camera was, placed on them, you guys, the reaction was the kicker. The reaction automatically exposed everything. You don't even need to ask the both of them the question. And the fact that it was seen by thousands of people at that concert even makes it more funny. Because yes, when it got on them, the man literally dropped, the woman like kind of free herself from this man, and another coworker by their side, you can tell with the shock on her face that in her head, she is saying, yes, it has finally been exposed. And it seems like they kind of know what is going on. With the reaction on the other like worker's face, you can tell that they kind of know. And the wife is not aware that this is going on. And our own husband as well is not aware that this is what she gets onto when she says that she is going on. Somebody said there is nobody as single as a married man. And this person, I'm just sorry, I don't think they lied. Because with some of these things that we continue to see, that continue to get exposed to the media, it seems like the married people are the one who pose as being single the most. Like, even single people are not doing as much as these people are doing out there. These single people are not embarrassing, others the way these people are doing out there. Because what do you mean that you own a multi-million, company and you are seen doing such a thing in public? Like in public, you don't even care for your own image. Doing such a thing in public while your wife is at home with the kids. You're out there booed up with another woman at a concert. Now is one thing to see. When they notice that the camera is moving and people's faces are being shown in somewhere like that, like obvious, every other person can see you, at least common sense should have told the both of them to even free each other, because it seems like this is not a safe space. I'm not sure they are the first one that the camera got on their face. I'm sure they've seen other people on that ring, and that should signal to them that yes, the camera is going around. What if this is their unfortunate incident, or let me just say fortunate in the case of the wife now, because now the wife gets to know what her husband is doing with the HR, and the fact that some of these workers know about it. They are so deep into it that they do not want to leave each other alone. They are so deep into the cuddling. They are just so into it that the moment that they saw themselves and they could see that other people are seeing them and people can be recording that, the man dropped. Like the embarrassment for him alone. Like the embarrassment for him. Let me hear what you guys think about this clip. Let me hear what you think about what people are saying. It has been going viral. It has been all over my FYP, you guys. I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next